Today I'm at Allen's funeral home with John Allen and Don Allen. Thanks, guys, for letting us come and talk to you today.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Deborah.
Well, what we want to do today is talk to some people who have actually used your services over the years and kind of talk about what it's meant to them to have you all by their side during those times.
A few years back, when your son passed away and you used our funeral home,
We did.
and that was the first time that I think either one of us realized that things could be different, they could be meaningful, and like we talked about, memorable.
You know, coming in basically shell-shocked from the experience, you all were so comforting and so open to let us share our ideas, because he was 19, and we wanted that service to reflect who he was. And he was a Civil War reenactor, and he was with the National Guard. And you all were so gracious to let both of his units participate in that funeral.
I know one of Dad's favorite requests or orders that he used to give us is, when people come, it should be like home. And the reenactment unit and the National Guard, they were just incredible. We had never seen a service quite like that. Now, since then, people along the way have decided to make things a little more personal. Like I said, you helped us in a lot of ways. The things that we've done since then, that service encouraged us. It really did. And we thank you for that.
Well, thank you. And I know there's some other people that I want to talk to that have also used your services that I think the community would like to hear from too.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sitting here with Jody Wigington from MUS FiberNet and John and Kim Fox. And John, you have lost your father recently. And Jody, you've lost Renee very recently too. So what was your experience like, John, with working with Allen's Funeral Home during that time?
Well, I was at the emergency room with my dad last fall. It's probably 2 o'clock in the morning, and I think he felt like that he may not be able to put his cancer back in remission. So, you know, he just starts telling me all the details of how he wants his affairs to be handled, and he certainly wanted Allen's Funeral Home to be used. They have done several of his family members before and always done a fantastic job. And, you know, it's not... you know, they didn't come in starting off, we need to do this and we need to do that. They just said, you know, what can we do for you? And it was never really like a business transaction. It was more like extended family sitting down in the living room and saying, hey, how can we help?
Okay, what about you, Jody? Tell us a little bit about your experience with them.
You know, with being so active in church as Renee was, we wanted to be a worship service, and they gave us complete freedom to do what we wanted to do, and accommodated any of our wishes, and helped it become a very special service. And you know, I'll forever be thankful. You know, you go to funerals and you go and then you leave and it's like it's over, but you know, Renee was sick for a period of time, and I think one thing they did was outstanding was following the whole process. Not only, you know, we knew the day was coming, and so we communicated before, and then when it happens and you go through the funeral, but even after that, you know, we had conversations and calls to check up. And so, you know, there was a before and there was a funeral and there was a after, and you know, it made it like a family event to go through it with them.